Hello, everybody. Schooner 007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we've got the 10-10 Toronto Blue Jays taking on the 8-11 Tampa Bay Rays. This is game one of a three-game series between the Blue Jays and the Rays. And here is the starting lineup for the Toronto Blue Jays. Leading off the shortstop, David Eckstein. Batting second, the third baseman, Aaron Hill. Batting third, the designated hitter, Matt Stairs. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the center fielder, Vernon Wells. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Lyle Overbay. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Sharon Stewart. Batting seventh, the catcher, Greg Zahn. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Marco Stutero. And batting ninth, the right fielder, Joe England. On the mound for the Rays, it is James Shields, who will come into the game with a 2.67 ERA. He's got one win and one loss. Excuse me there. 27 innings pitched. 24 hits, 14 strikeouts, and 4 walks. We're here at Tropicana Field, which gives a +2 to strikeouts and a +3 to walks, nothing to home runs. And with that, David Eckstein steps up into the batter's box. He's batting a .269, and here is the first pitch. And that is going to be a 2-5, column 2, row 5. That is a walk on a 1-16. The 20 is too high. 5-1, column 5, row 1, ground ball to Barnett. He'll make the catch. And that'll put one away. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Tampa Bay Rays. We got Crawford out there in left. Upton in center. Haynes at right. Excuse me there. Going around the horn, we've got Longoria on third. Barnett at short. Iwamura on second. Hinsky on first. Navarro will be behind the plate, and Shields will be on the mound. Aaron Hill batting a .320, and here is the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be a range play. Now, on a range play, we're going to check the first number on the outfielder's arm. Whose range are we checking? 5-3, column 5, row 3. It is a single hit to Upton. His range is on a 1-4. That is a 6. It's a single. And with that, Hill will get on with a base hit. It's going to be a -5. Strategy roll is a 2. It's going to be a -5. That'll make it an 8 for the stolen base rating. They are not going to send him. Matt Stairs batting a .256. 1-5, column 1, row 5. Strikeout on a 1-16. The 19 is too high. Infield is at double play depth, 6-4, column 6, row 4. And that is going to be a fly ball back there to Haynes. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Vernon Wells batting a .290. Runner on first. Strategy roll is a 15. And here is the pitch. That'll be a 3-1. Column 3, row 1. Range play at the ballpark. So anytime the at symbol will come up on the pitcher card. As a result, you resolve the play using the ballpark card. So in this case, we're going to resolve this play using the Tropicana Field card. We go to the ballpark card. 3-1, column 3, row 1. It's a ground ball to the shortstop to Barnett. He'll make the catch. And that'll retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Blue Jays. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Leading off the second baseman, Akinori Imura. Batting second, the left fielder, Carl Crawford. Batting third, the center fielder, B.J. Upton. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the designated hitter, Carlos Pena. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Eric Hinsky. Batting seventh, the catcher, Donier Navarro. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Nathan Haynes. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Jason Barnett. On the mound for the Blue Jays, it is Jesse Litchis, who comes into the game with a 3.32 ERA. 3 wins, no losses. He's pitched 19 innings, allowed 24 hits, 14 strikeouts, and no walk. And with that, Ewan Moore steps up into the batter's box. He's batting a 288. And the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1, strikeout on a 1-12. That is a 9. Struck him out. And that'll be 1 away. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Toronto Blue Jays. Stewart will be out there in left field. Wells will be in center. Inglet will be in right. Going around the field, going around the horn. Stutero will be on third. Eckstein at short. Hill will be on second. Overbay at first. Zahn is behind the plate. And Jesse is on the mound. And with that, Carl Crawford will step up. He's batting a 205. And that's going to be a 1-5, column 1, row 5. That is a blank. 3-3, column 3, row 3. Ground ball to Hill will make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. And with that, B.J. Upton steps up. He's batting a 224. 2-4, column 2, row 4. It's a wild pitch. Nobody is on, so we treat it as a foul ball. So that means we're just going to re-roll the dice. And that's going to be a 5-2. Column 5, row 2, double star. So Upton being a right-handed batter, so on the pitcher card, when we have a split like this, we look to the right-handed side because of the batter. And that is going to be a ground ball to Eckstein, who will make the catch. And that will retire the side. So the Rays go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 1, we're tied at 0. We go to the top of the second. Lyle Overbay, Sharon Stewart, Greg Zahn due up for the Blue Jays. Lyle Overbay batting a 299. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That is a blank. So we consider that a blank right now because Shields has not faced his allotted number of batters. 1-2, column 1, row 2, and that's going to be a fly ball back there to Crawford, who will make the catch. And that'll put 1 away. Sharon Stewart batting a 235. 6-1, column 6, row 1, strikeout on a 1-7. The 20 is too high. And that is going to be a 5-3, column 5, row 3, double star 3. It's going to be a ground ball down the third baseline to Longoria, who will make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Greg Zahn, 2 up, 2 down. Zahn will come up with a 186. And here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3. He's a switch hitter, so Zahn batting left today. So we look to the left-handed side of the slash. That is a strikeout on a 1-10. That is, excuse me, on a 1-10, that is a 6. struck him out. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. As the Rays retire the Jays in order, we go to the bottom of the second. Carlos Pena, Evan Longoria, Eric Hinske due up for Tampa Bay. Carlos Pena batting a .217. And that is going to be a 3-3, column 3, row 3, home run on a 1-20. That is a 12. And that ball is out of here. Solo home run for Carlos Pena. Fly ball for Carlos Pena. And that ball is out of here as he hits it down the left field side. Stewart goes back. And that ball is into the stands. Pena puts the Rays on the board, 1-0. And that is his 4th home run of the replay. Next up, Evan Longoria, batting a .250. And here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field. 4-1, column 4, row 1, HRP. That is an 18. That is a 6. That ball is hit once again down the left field side to Stewart, goes back, and that ball is out of here. And that is back-to-back home runs. Pena comes up, hits a bomb. Longoria comes up and hits a bomb in the same place. And that is Longoria's 4th home run as well. And the Rays are up 2-0 on back-to-back home runs. Eric Hinske is up. He's batting a .255. And that is going to be a 3-4, column 3, row 4. That is a blank. 5-6, column 5, row 6. It's a fly. Excuse me. Fly ball back there to England, who will make the catch. And that'll be out number 1. Daniel Navarro will come up. He's batting a .286. And that's going to be a 5-2, column 5, row 2. Navarro will be a switch hitter, so he's batting left. That is a strikeout on a 1-8. That is a 5. Struck him out. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Nathan Haynes. Haynes batting a .154. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That is a blank. And that's going to be a 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be good for a single out there in the left field. So Haynes will keep the inning alive as he gets on base. So Haynes' stolen base rating is that is a 5. That's a steal attempt. That's going to be a -1. That's going to be a 1. It's going to stay where it is. It's a 16. They are going to send him. It's a 20, and he got thrown out. He couldn't get back. He got caught stealing. And that will retire. And that retires the side. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. And after 2, it's Rays 2, Blue Jays nothing. We go to the top of the 3rd. Marcos Dutero, Joey Inglet, and David Eckstein due up for the Blue Jays. Dutero batting a .176. 4-5, column 4, row 5, possible error. So on a possible error check, that is the number in the bracket. Whose error range are we going to check? 4-2, column 4, row 2. It's a fly ball to Haynes. Error range is on a 1 to 15. That is an 8. Roll is an 8 even, no error. So it's going to be a fly ball out. Haynes will make the catch. And that'll put one away. Joe Inglet batting a 389. And here's the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4, strikeout on a 1 to 9. The 10 is too high. 4-6, column 4, row 6. It's going to be a ground ball to Barnett. We'll make the catch, throw it over to Hinsky. And that is out number 2, 2 away. We go to the top of the order, David Eckstein, who is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field. 2-3, column 2, row 3. It's a pop-up behind Navarro. He'll make the catch. Takes off his helmet. Looks for it. Sees it. And makes the catch. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Rays retired the Blue Jays in order, 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the third. Jason Barnett, Iwamura, and Cara Crawford will be due up. And with that, Jason Barnett batting a 309, and here is the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6, home run chance on a 1 to 2. The 15 is too high. 3-2, column 3, row 2. It's a line drive down the third baseline to Stutero, who will make the catch and makes out number 1. We go to the top of the order, Iwamura, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 4-4. Column 4, row 4, strikeout on a 1 to 12. That is a 10. Struck him out. And that'll put 2 away. Cara Crawford up. He's 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4. It's a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. So Crawford will get a re-roll on the pitcher card. 6-6. Column 6, row 6, home run chance on a 1 to 7. The 15 is too high. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That is a double to Stewart. So, same thing with the pitcher card. On the batter card, we take a look to see if the pitcher is a left or right-handed pitcher. In this case, Jesse is a right-handed pitcher. So on the batter card, when we get a split, we look to the right-handed side of the split. In this case, it's a double to Stewart. And we keep the inning going, and we keep the inning alive. Next up, it's B.J. Upton, who is 0 for 1. Strategy rolls a 3, and here is the pitch. Rays holding off. The pitch. 4-3, column 4, row 3. It's a range play. All right, whose range are we checking? 1-1, column 1, row 1. It is a double. It's a double star 5. It's a fly ball back there to Stewart. His range is on a 1 to 3. That is a 6. He doesn't make it. That makes it a double. 1 run will score. It's an RBI double by B.J. Upton. And it's now 3-0 Rays. Two outs, runner on second. Strategy rolls a 2. It is a steal attempt. Let's see. Upton is right. That's going to be a -1. That's going to make it a 14. Real quick for Stewart, he's 1 for 4 in his range plays, 25%. They are going to send Upton, and that is a 5. That's a 14. And with that, Upton will steal and go to third. He beats the throw. Carlos Pena, 1 for 1 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6, home run chance on a 1-7. The 10 is too high. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a single to England, who will make the, and that'll drop down in front of him. It's now 4-0 Rays. RBI single by Carlos Pena. Upton will score. And that is going to bring up Evan Longoria, who is 1 for 1 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. Strategy rolls a 19, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-2, column 1, row 2. Hit by pitch. Justin will give a +2. That makes it an 11. The 19 is too high. 1-5, column 1, row 5. Fly ball back there to Stewart. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Rays. After 3, it's Rays 4, Blue Jays nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. Aaron Hill, Matt Stairs, and Vernon Wells due up for the Blue Jays. Aaron Hill, 1 for 1, and here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6, strikeout on a 1-10. That is a 10. Struck him out. Matt Stairs, 0 for 1, and the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5, strikeout on a 1-16. The 18 is too high. 6-1, column 6, row 1. Fly ball back there to Upton. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Vernon Wells, 0 for 1, and the pitch. Wells, 1-2, column 1, row 2. Strikeout on a 1-7. That is a 7. Struck him out. So once again, the Rays retired the Blue Jays in order, 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Eric Hinsky, Donna Navarro, and Nathan Haynes due up for the for the Rays. All right, Eric Hinsky, 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field. 4-3, column 4, row 3. It's a fly ball back there to Wells. He'll make the catch, and that'll put 1 away. Donna Navarro is up, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 4-3, column 4, row 3, range play. And that is going to be a 4-6. Column 4, row 6. Fly ball back there to Stewart. His range is on a 1-3. That is a 3. Stewart will make the catch at the track. Had to go all the way back to the warning track to make that catch, but 2 away. Nathan Haynes, who is 1 for 1, and here is the pitch. And and that is going to be a 4-5. Column 4, row 5, possible error, and that is going to be a 3-4. Column 3, row 4, line drive right to the shortstop, XD. Error range is on a 1 to 11. Well, he'll make the catch. So, no runs, no hits, no errors as the Blue Jays retire the Rays in order after 4. It's Rays 4, Blue Jays nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Lyle Overbay, Sharon Stewart, and Greg Zahn due up for the Blue Jays. Lyle Overbay 0 for 1 and the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That is a blank. 6-2, column 6, row 2, single to Barnett. And with that, Overbay is on with a base hit. Infield normal depth, strategy rolls a 19. Jay's holding off. Sharon Stewart is up. He's 0 for 1 and the pitch. And that is going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5, strikeout on a 1 to 7. That is a 4. Struck him out. So 1 away. Strategy rolls a 19. That is a sacrifice play coming up. Infield going to be at normal depth. Greg Zahn 0 for 1 with a strikeout and the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. It is a possible error on a ground ball, and that is a successful sac bunt. So for the bunting, it's going to go up the middle to the pitcher, and with that, Hinsky will move over. It's a good bunt on a 1 to 14. So 2 outs, and Overbay is on second. Stutero 0 for 1. Strategy rolls a 12, and here is the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2, hit by pitch. That is an 11. And Shields will give a +4, so that makes it a 10. That is a 2. And with that, Stutero will get hit by the pitch. Greg Zahn is up. He's 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. Strategy rolls a 13. 5-2, column 5, row 2, strikeout on a 1 to 9, 14 too high. 1-5, column 1, row 5, double star 6. That's a fly ball back there to Haynes. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and the Jays will leave 2 stranded. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Jason Barnett, Iwamura, Carl Crawford due up for the Rays. Jason Barnett 0 for 1 and the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2, double star, ground ball to Hill. So on the double star on the pitcher card, you're going to roll 1d6. That'll determine where the auto out is. In the PC game, which is what we're playing here, it will randomly select it for you. So it's going to be a ground ball to Hill. We'll make the catch, and that'll put 1 away. Top of the order, Iwamura 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That is a blank. 3-4, column 3, row 4. Power hit to Wells. That is a 15. That's going to be a good for a triple. Iwamura smacks that one. Wells having to go back there, chases it. It's a one-hopper off the wall. He can't see it. Stewart comes over to help him. He finds it. Wells throws it over to Eckstein, but by the time he does, Iwamura has turned that into a triple. hustled all the way down there for that triple with 1 out. Strategy rolls a 4. Carl Crawford is up. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored, and here is the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3, strikeout on a 1-8. That is a 5. Struck him out. And that'll be 2 away. BJ Upton, 1 for 2 with a double, a run, and an RBI. Strategy rolls a 13. The Rays holding off. And here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That is a strikeout. On a 1-14, the 20 is too high. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be a single past second base, hit in the gap there. Upton on with a base hit. It's an RBI single. Iwamura will come home to score. It's 5-0 Rays. Upton, still attempt. That's going to be a -2, -1. So that'll put it at a 14. They are going to send him. This time it's a 17. Upton gets caught trying to steal second. And that will retire. And that retires the side. No 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and none left on. After 5, it's Rays 5, Blue Jays nothing. We go to the top of the 6th, and it's the top of the order for the Blue Jays. David Eckstein, Aaron Hill, and Matt Stairs due up for Toronto. Eckstein 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. With that, James Shields can face 9 more batters before he's considered tired. Still got something in the tank, though. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a blank. 3-1, column 3, row 1, double star 5. It's going to be a fly ball back there to Upton. He'll make the catch. And that'll be out number 1. Aaron Hill, 1 for 2 with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2, blank. Hill, 5-1. Column 5, row 1, fly ball back there to right field. Haynes will see it, gets under it, and 2 away. Matt Stairs, 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field. 2-1, column 2, row 1, double star 1. That's a ground ball down the first baseline to Hinsky. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Rays retired the Blue Jays in order. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Carlos Pena, Evan Longoria, Eric Hinsky due up for Tampa Bay. Jesse Littrus can face 3 more batters before he's considered tired. And with that, Carlos Pena, 2 for 2 today with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. Bullpen for the Blue Jays warming up. And that is going to be a 3-2, column 3, row 2. Possible error on a throw. 2-3, column 2, row 3. Power hit to England. That's going to be a 16. That's going to be good for a triple. So on a 15-18 on a D20, it's a triple. And now we look for the error rating. England is a 0. Throwing only. Nobody's running. So no error. And England smacks a triple. Pena smacks a triple. And once again, the Rays have a runner immediately on third base. Evan Longoria is up. He's 1 for 2 with a home run, a run, RBI. Runner on third. Strategy rolls are turned off. And the reason they're turned off is we take the difference in the score. In this case, it's a 5-run game. So we take the 5, add it to the inning that we're in. The inning is the 6th inning. We get a number that is 11. If the number you get is higher than 10, strategy rolls are turned off. Evan Longoria, 1 for 2 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That is a blank. 4-1, column 4, row 1. Ground ball to Hill. He'll make the catch. Now are they going to try to score the runner? No. So 1 away. Penna on third. And with that, Eric Hinske 0 for 2. And here is the pitch. Jesse can face one more batter. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That is a blank. 5-1, column 5, row 1. Power hit to Inglet. That's going to be a 17. This time it's a flyout. Inglet will make the catch. And on the failed sacrifice roll, that is a 4. But it's a 6, and the lead runner is thrown out. Penna thrown out at home. Inglet sees it. Penna heading for home. He's thrown out at the plate. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors. After 6, Rays 5. Blue Jays, nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Vernon Wells, Lyle Overbay, Sharon Stewart due up for the Blue Jays. Vernon Wells, 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. And that is going to be a 5-6, column 5, row 6. Strikeout and a 1-7. The 19 is too high. 3-4, column 3, row 4. It's going to be a fly ball to Crawford. Out number 1, 1 away, and that's going to be Lyle Overbay. Overbay 1 for 2, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 5-4, column 5, row 4. Home run on a 1-12. The 13 is too high. 2-6, column 2, row 6. Double star 2. It's going to be a ground ball to Iwamura, who will make the catch. And that puts 2 away. Sharon Stewart 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3. That is a blank. 4-6. Column 4, row 6, remember, Stewart is a right-handed batter, so on the pitcher card, we look to the right-handed side of the slash. Column 4, row 6 is a pop-up, Longoria underneath it. As we sing, Take Me Out to the Ball Game. No runs, no hits, no errors, and once again, the Rays retired the Blue Jays in order. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Daniel Navarro, Nathan Ings, and Jason Barnett due up for the Rays. 7, 8, and 9 due up in the lineup. We'll take a quick look at the box score here after 6.5 had been played at Tropicana Field. The Rays, 2 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, a run in the 5th, 5 runs on 9 hits and no errors. Toronto, well, they've been shut out through 6, no runs on 2 hits, 11 hits total between both teams. Daniel Navarro, 0 for 2. However, we do have a new pitcher on the mound as Jesse is being pulled. So they're going to bring in Brian Wolf. That is his card. Wolf will come into the game with a 6.32 ERA. He's pitched 5 2/3. He's got no wins and 1 loss. He's pitched 5 2/3 of an inning, allowed 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 5 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for James Shields. He went 7 innings, allowed 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of a 2.12. Oh, sorry, I read the wrong stats there. Jesse Litch, who went 6 innings. He went 9 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 2 home runs, an ERA of a 4.32. I read off the wrong stats there. Daniel Navarro, 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. That's going to be a 4-4, column 4, row 4, double star. Fly ball back there to Stewart. He'll make the catch, and that'll put 1 away. Nathan Haynes, 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That is a blank. Haynes, 1-4, column 1, row 4, ground ball to Hill. He'll make the catch. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Jason Barnett. 2 up, 2 down. Barnett 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4, strikeout. On a 1-10, that is a 4. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, and no errors as the Rays go down in order after 7. It's Rays 5, Blue Jays nothing. We go to the top of the 8th, and James Shields can go 3 more batters before he's considered tired. Greg Zahn 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Shields staying out there. And that is going to be a 6-3, column 6, row 3, range play at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field. And that is going to be a 2-1, column 2, row 1, double star 1. It's going to be a ground ball to Hinsky. It's a range play, so his range is on a 1-3. That is a 3. Hinsky gets it. Shields comes over. And they get the out at first. 1 away, and that's going to bring up Marcus Stutero. Stutero 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That is a blank. Shields not tired yet. He can face 2 more batters. 3-4, column 3, row 4. Ground ball to Iwamura. That'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Joe Inglet. Inglet 0 for 2, and here is the Inglet. Are they going to let Inglet take the hit? They are. Inglet 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2. That is a blank. And that is going to be a 6-3, column 6, row 3. That is a double to Upton. And with that, England is on with a double. Bullpen for Tampa Bay warming up. So with that, Shields now tired. Top of the order, David Eckstein, 0 for 3. Eckstein, are they going to let Eckstein take the hit? No, they are not. Eckstein coming out. And they are going to bring in Kevin Mensch. Mensch will come in the pinch hit. He's batting a .444. Runner on second with 2 outs. And the pitch. Shields tired. 3-1. Column 3, row 1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That is a S plus 7 to Crawford. So it's going to be a single to Crawford. And with that, Mensch is out at second. That is a roll of a 6. So on a roll of a 6, the batter potentially thrown out at second. So we use 1d6 to check the outfield of the arm rate. Otherwise, runner holds. That is a 3. The outfield of the arm is a 0. On a 1 to 3, he is out, and that he is. So with that, Mensch tries to steal second, but thrown out he gets tagged out at second. And that will retire the side. So for shortstop, yep. So Stutero's going to move over to short. For third base, it's going to be Scott Rowland. So Rowland will take over at third. And we go to the top of the order. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Blue Jays. And that is going to be Scott Downs. That is his card. Downs will come into the game with no ERA. Does have 1 win, and he's pitched 6 2/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 6 strikeouts, no walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Brian Wolf. He went 1 inning, allowed 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 5.37. 1, 2, and 3, it's you and more. Carl Crawford and BJ Upton do up in the bottom half here. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and none left on. Iwamura, 1 for 3 today with a triple, a strikeout, and a run. They're going to let him take the hit. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That is going to be a blank. Iwamura left-handed. So on the pitcher card, remember we look to the left-handed side of that slash. 1-1, double star 3, ground ball to Hill, and Hill will make the catch, and that'll put 1 away. Carl Crawford, 1 for 3 today with a double, a strikeout, and a run, and here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2, double question mark, double star and a 1 to 3. The 5 is too high. 6-2, column 6, row 2. It's a ground ball to Rowland. No, I'm sorry. Ground ball to Stutero, who will make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. BJ Upton, who is 1 for 3 with a double, a run, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2, strikeout on a 1 to 14, 16, too high. 6-3, column 6, row 3, and that's going to be a fly ball back there to England, who will make the catch. And that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors. as the Blue Jays retire the Rays in order, 3 up, 3 down. After 8, Tampa Bay 5, Toronto 1. We go to the top of the 9th. Aaron Hill, Matt Stairs, and Vernon Wells due up for Tampa Bay. And with that, James Shields done. And they are going to bring in Troy. That is his card. Troy Provocal will come up and comes into the game with an ERA of a 12.0. Does have a special K rating. We'll talk about that special K rating when it comes into play. Right now, he's got 2 saves. He's pitched 6 innings, allowed 8 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Taking a look at the stats for Scott Shields, he went 8 innings, pitched 8 1/3 of a shutout inning. He went allowed 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, and an ERA of a 2.31. Aaron Hill, 1 for 3 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. Hill going to take the hit. And what are they going to do with Hill? They're going to intentionally walk Hill. So 4-6, column 4, row 6. That is a foul ball. So we're going to re-roll the dice, but it's going to be an intentionally walk. 1-5 home run on a 5. The 16 is too high. And they are going to intentionally walk. And they are going to set up for the double play. They're going to try to set up for the double play here. Matt Stairs, who is 0 for 3. Stairs going to take the hit. He is batting a 239. 1-6, column 1, row 6, range play at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field. Special K rating on a 1-6, 17 too high. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That is going to be a single +9 to Haynes. His range is on a 1-3. That is a 6. He failed. And with that, Hill will go over to third. Stairs at first. Takes that single. Makes it a double. No outs. Runners on second and third. And Vernon Wells is up. He's 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. Wells, 4-4, column 4, row 4, strikeout plus on a 1-17. That is a 15. Struck him out. And that'll be 1 away. Lyle Overbay, 0 for 3, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3, strikeout on a 1-11. That is a 2. Struck him out. And that'll put 2 away. 2 on, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Sharon Stewart is up. 0 for 3 with a strikeout. They're going to let Stewart take the hit. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's going to be a wild pitch on a 1-9. It's a wild pitch on a 10-11. It's a passed ball. 17, nothing happens. That is a 3. First of all, we check for the special K rating on a 1-6. That is a 3. Struck him out. And with that, the Tampa Bay Rays defeat the Toronto Blue Jays of a final score of 5-1. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and the Jays will leave 2 stranded. Final line score coming right up. So the Tampa Bay Rays defeat the Toronto Blue Jays on a final score of 5-1. Toronto 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They picked up 1 run in the 8th. And the Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. 14 hits total between both teams. Scott Shields will pick up his second win. Jesse Lentz will pick up the first loss of the season. Carlos Pena and Evan Longoria both hit their 4th home run of the replay. Taking a look here at the stats, Scott Shields, who picks up the win. He went 8 innings and had 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of a 2.31. Troy Bravocold, the last pitcher up for the Rays, he went 1 inning and had 1 hit, 1 run, 3 strikeouts, an ERA of a 10.29. Jesse Litch went 6 innings, picks up his first loss, 9 innings, gave up 9 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 2 home runs, an ERA of a 4.32. Scott Downs, the last pitcher up for the Jays, he went 1 inning, no ERA there. So that is going to do it for us here at Tropicana Field, as the Blue Jays will drop to 10-11, and Tampa Bay will improve to 9-11. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile, and remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies games. Until then, I'm Scooty007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.